right, making their debuts on our show, our two new staff members. First, we're going to have Zach Penn with the Zach Penn Entertainment Report. Let's get up for Zach. Zach is doing a great job as our social media manager. And Zach, for the people out there that aren't familiar with our new mediums of social media, where can they find us?
They can find us on Snapchat at Halftime Howie, on Instagram at Halftime Howie Show, and on Twitter at Halftime Howie.
Zach, you're doing a great job getting the word out there all over, but I know you love your sports, and we're going to introduce the Zach Penn Entertainment Report for the world of sports today, right?
Booyah.
All right. Zach Penn, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo. Thanks. Well, first I'll start with what went down on Saturday in the college football world. Leaving only 5 undefeated teams left, Boise State lost to Wyoming in a horrible upset. So now the playoff picture is really taking shape for the college football playoff. Usually it's not so cut and dry, but right now there's only 4 teams at the top. There's Alabama at number 1, Michigan at number 2, Clemson number 3, as they barely escaped Florida State 37-34, and Washington at number 4. But the one team that's still undefeated that no one's really talking about is Western Michigan. 8-0 out of the MAC conference, looking like actually potential BCS bowl crashers. Their quarterback is setting the game on fire. His name's Zach Terrell. He has a 73% completion percentage right now, 20 touchdowns to only 1 interception, and he is backed by one of the best wide receivers in college football, potential first-round pick. Corey Davis has 11 of those 20 touchdowns. So it's pretty obvious who his favorite target is. So
his first name again is?
Corey Davis, wide receiver. Zach Terrell, quarterback. Watch those names in the NFL draft. So then shifting on into the NFL. The NFL, there's been a lot of surprises. The Raiders are 6-2. The Panthers are struggling. Arizona's struggling. The NFC's upside down on its head. But the one team remains on top. I call them the bad boys of the NFL, but it's Howie's favorite team, the New England Patriots. And it's sad for me. I'm a 49er fan, and we're lowly right now at 1-6 and not looking good. But at least Howie's happy.
Very.
I personally don't even think they'll lose a game for the rest of the season. Since Tom Brady's been back, they've been on fire. No one's looking like they can stop them. The only game they lost was against Buffalo. This week, Buffalo got, I'd say, demolished by the Patriots. It was kind of sad. But then, even more topical news, World Series Game 5 is tonight. And the Indians are looking to put away the Cubs. The Indians are up 3-1 right now, and they've shut out the Cubs twice. The Cubs really are, the backs are against the wall. They're at home. So we'll see how they rebound tonight. But they'll put John Lester. He's been amazing so far in the playoffs. He has a 1.69 ERA. He's killing it. It's looking like the Cubs will eke out another win, hopefully, for Cubs fans. But if not, who's going to have to shave their head?
A couple of sharks. My friend Gunther Stang is going to have to shave his head if they don't win.
Oh, and he'd be pretty upset about that.
Yes.
Poor Cubs. Poor Cubs fan. Aren't it the Cubs fans the ones who made the challenge of the bet?
Yes.
Oh, man. That's disappointing. So, besides that, one more thing we'll touch. The NBA season just started, and what's especially topical is Linsanity back. Part 2 of Linsanity. In Brooklyn this time, Jeremy Lin reunited with new head coach Kenny Atkinson. He was an assistant coach for them when he was back on the Knicks. He had his best seasons with Kenny Atkinson, so they're hoping they can rekindle that sort of fire. Jeremy Lin's looking great so far. He's had 17 points per game, 7.3 assists per game, and 5 rebounds per game, albeit it's been a limited 3-game span, but he's taken on a much bigger role than he ever has before. And he's hoping to lead this lowly Brooklyn team out of the gutter and sort of give them something to hold on to and some sort of thing for the Brooklyn fans to sort of say, like, this is theirs and reason for them to go to games. So that's it for my quick little sports recap. Back to Howie.
Zach Penn, ladies and gentlemen, great job.